Thank you, Audrey. Well, joining me now is Ron Cummings, Executive Director of Honoring Our Heroes, and Richard Dixon, President of Honoring Heroes. And they're here to talk about the 6th annual Operation Anvil taking place this weekend at Fillmore Park. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
So what is Operation Anvil?
Operation Anvil is actually a representation of what originally was supposed to be Operation Dragoon in World War II that was supposed to take place the same time as the D-Day landings. Unfortunately, they did not have enough equipment to do both landings. So D-Day took the priority, and Operation Anvil, which at that time was called Dragoon, ended up happening in August of 1944. What we represent here is a battle somewhere in southern France, and what we like to do is make it not only a public battle, but also use tactics as well. So if you get a chance to come out tomorrow, you'll be able to see everything that we do out there. The main focus of Operation Anvil is first and foremost to honor our local veterans and teach about the history. Let the public know who their veterans are. And the nice thing about it is the first battle reenactment is at 10 o'clock, the second one's at 2 o'clock, but then we also have our veteran ceremony right after the first battle at around 11. The presentation of the colors starts the event at 9 o'clock, and then once that's done, we go basically into the battle for the first battle, and then we also have the cadets that, like I said, will present the veterans with their medals. We will have all kinds of different vehicles out there to be seen. I would recommend, if you have sensitive hearing, that you wear some type of protective earplugs or hearing device. You will be able to go through the camps and look at all the different displays. You'll see motorcycles with sidecars. You'll see a German 1938 Mercedes convertible staff car. You'll see armored vehicles as well. So there's a lot to see and do when you're out there tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting. So you're wearing one of the reenactment outfits.
I'm wearing one of the reenacting uniforms. It's a lightweight, what they call a hot battle fatigue uniform, better known as a HBT. The shoulder patch is actually from my dad's unit in 1944, 45, when he was with the 34th Infantry Division. So that's his actual patch. I took it off of one of his uniforms and put it on this. Tomorrow I'll be wearing a different U.S. uniform because I get to do the narration or MC of the battle.
So why is having this kind of event, I know it's a yearly thing, been doing it for 6 years, why is it important?
Well, it's a living history. We believe if you don't show your history, you're doomed to repeat the history. So this is a learning event for people of what really happened back in 1944, but also the reenactors are very versed in tactics that took place, but it's more teaching people of what really took place back then. The greatest generation came from World War II, and we're going to hopefully have at least 2 of those World War II vets out there tomorrow during this ceremony. But it's a chance for the public to go hand and pick up and touch some authentic stuff, German and American weaponry and so forth, and then talk to the guys about what World War II was all about.
Yeah, so what else will people be able to see?
They'll be able to go through the camps. As Ron said, you'll be able to go through the camps and look at different displays. The unit that we belong to will have a very unique and very specific German airborne weapons display of weapons that the German paratroopers in World War II would have carried or used. My personal impression is that of a German field medical officer. So I'll have a lot of original medical equipment there you can see. One of the American units is wanting to do a triage, field triage unit with using their nurses. So you'll be able to see how a wounded soldier would have been triaged in World War II once they were brought back into.
And personally, I have a 1941 German motorcycle with a sidecar. So if somebody comes up to me and finds me tomorrow between the battles, I'll probably give them a ride out through the field on this motorcycle.
Well, thank you so much for being here both. The Operation Anvil will take place on Saturday, October 5th, with first battle beginning at 10 a.m. at Fillmore Park. For more information, visit the Operation Anvil Facebook page or the website on your screen. We'll be right back.